Amid rumors of a Rush Hour 4 movie, I realized I had forgotten Chris Tucker even existed in the first place. Crazy, right? This prompted me to find out what exactly happened to Chris Tucker. A little background for those who don't know Chris Tucker. He began his career as a comedian, eventually appearing on Russell Simmons' Def Comedy Jam.
See a lot of him. I think the kid's gonna blow up because he has his own style and very, very funny, so that helps. He's from Atlanta, but he lives in LA now. Yo, give it up for my man, Chris Tucker.
He was loud, in your face, and somewhat offensive.
Everybody's a thief. Other day I robbed a store, came back out, a nigga done stole my car. No more.
From 1992 to 1995, he played small roles in several movies.
I gotta pick money up here, man, and I came to pick money right here. Look at it. You tell them when they get here, Johnny Boo stopped by to pick up the money for Ann Johnny Williams, okay? That's the stripper for the bachelor party.
His big commercial break, though, came from the movie Friday, where he played the character Smokey.
You got knocked the fuck out, man! Give me my goddamn money.
His career started to take off, and he was in 3 more movies in 1997. The Fifth Element,
All night long. All night long. All night.
Money Talks,
Alright, motherfucker, this the deal. Mama, Mama, I ain't know it was you. Mama, I ain't know it was you.
You ain't gonna be
and
in here
Jackie
no more
Brown.
than 10 minutes.
Man, I ain't riding in no goddamn trunk for no minute, man. Why I can't ride up front with you?
You can't ride up front with me. The surprise element is 90% of it.
I'm sorry, man, but I ain't getting no goddamn trunk.
I can't believe you do me like this.
Do you like what, man? I just ain't climbing in no goddamn dirty-ass trunk, man. I got a problem.
His next big movie was Rush Hour, starring alongside Jackie Chan. He would go on to star in 2 more Rush Hour movies, which earned him $45 million. At the time of Rush Hour 3, he was one of the highest paid actors, banking $25 million. His face was everywhere and people were constantly quoting his lines.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
However, after Rush Hour 3, he seemingly disappeared from Hollywood entirely. Rumors began to swirl that he was dead. In 2012, he made his return to acting with the movie Silver Linings Playbook after a 5-year hiatus. He disappeared again for a few years only to resurface in 2014. The IRS was after him for unpaid income taxes. In his 2015 Netflix special, Chris Tucker Live, he made light of his tax woes. So what happened? Why did he go from the $25 million man to absolute obscurity? Well, it was a combination of things. One of the biggest factors was the fact that Chris Tucker became a born-again Christian. It's been reported that Tucker became born again in the late 90s, after filming Money Talks, which put a damper on the character Tucker had built, working profanity into hilarity during his stand-up routines. He'd been offered roles that he felt weren't the right fit for him. Some of those roles include both Friday sequels, as well as Any Given Sunday in Lethal Weapon 4. Ultimately, though, Chris Tucker could afford to be selective. Tax issues aside, Tucker was a bankable star in the late 90s, and parlayed that acclaim into the Rush Hour series, which in turn afforded him the flexibility to pick and choose films. Chris Tucker's rise in Hollywood has been intriguing. He's actually more calculated than you might realize. Instead of taking the money whenever and wherever it came, he decided to place his bets on a winning franchise like Rush Hour. That series did more for his bank account than anything he'd worked on, and gave him confidence to explore his craft during a time where he was sorting out his personal life, both financially and spiritually. He's come out on the other side of his journey with a renewed outlook on life and what appears to be a determination to better himself as an actor, not necessarily for his fans, but for himself. And you can't front on that.
And you know this, man.
I'd like to thank you for checking us out. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit subscribe for more videos just like this.